pressing back. Now, hey folks, well, you know what? We're gonna keep going here. I actually went to bed. I was gonna start a new LP today, but then it dawned on me when I woke up this morning that I think I have disguises, and I bet you that is what this is for. So we're gonna actually film this and see if we can combine it with the other two. So we're gonna kind of play with that and see if that works. So I'm not doing the intro yet. I don't even know what to do now. So would it be stakeout clothes? It can't be stakeout clothes, I don't think. Oh, it has to be stakeout clothes because they don't let you wear them otherwise, I don't think. Oh, you can wear whatever you want. That's fine. You know what? We're going to wear work clothes. We're going to see how that works. All right, this outfit should do it. I'll move slowly enough not to cause attention.
Hey.
Hey. Suspicious man, huh? Who are you? Oh. Wait, you're with that girl. You got me, and you're the firebug at the pawn shop, right? Hup.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san. Amasawa, keep away. Suspicious man, the cat, the lucky cat. Oh, do you want this? You want it because it's evidence, right? Because it's what's still on it. Suspicious man, you saw it. You saw it. Saw what, pray tell? Is there something on this cat that you could put you away for good, perhaps? What? You got me. Excellent bluff, Amasawa. You let him right where you wanted him. Suspicious man, what?
Hey.
You got me. And now we have the final confirmation. So what is on this cat that could get you in so much trouble? Neg. You tried to burn down a pawn shop over this thing? What's on the cat that you need gone so badly? Suspicious man, who knows?
Hey!
Amasawa, answer us. What do you know about Kitan Amasawa's death? You got me. Hey, I said stay back. Suspicious man, yeah. Amasawa, eep. Suspicious man, hand it over. What? How dare you? Oh, good girl. Good girl. Now I gotta kick his ass. Now it's time to kick his ass, folks.
Amasawa.
Geez, Amasawa, I thought you said you weren't suited for the hard-boiled work. Hehe, I suppose I was a bit rambunctious when I was little. Still have what it takes to raise a bit of hell when needed. Dude, you're 17, huh? You fuckers, I'm just gonna kill you both and take the thing. Okay, Amasawa, it's my job from here on. Stay back, seriously. Oh, dude, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Let's play by
We're gonna box you to death. You know why? Because boxing is pretty cool in general, I think. There we go. Untouchable. Fantastic. 50,000 yen, too. I'm good with 50,000 yen, folks. So good with it.
Hey.
Hey.
Nah.
Great. He's out cold. Let's tie him up just in case. You got me. That ought to do it. Amasawa. It's all gross. Yagami-san, consider how Span reacted to the cat. I believe there's at least one secret we don't know. You got me. Yeah, one that neither your family nor police knew about at the time either. Amasawa, and if that's the case, it's not going to be easy to discover. But I can't say there's absolutely nothing to it. After all, it was one of my grandfather's most cherished rare possessions. Yagami-san, why don't we give it another thorough look over? You got me. Yeah, good idea.
Hey.
There's a slight gap around the neckline. Really, a gap? I thought it was all one big folded piece. You got me. Look, right there. It's more apparent now that it has mud in it. Must have come from when it got dropped earlier. Amasawa, how odd. How could it be there? Why could it be there?
Suspicious.
Oh, wait, hold on. He said suspicious. I think that means there's something. Hello? Eyeball jiggles a little. Actually, I can push it in a bit, too. Oh, you're right. Interesting that the eyes are actually separate parts. You got me, but why make something so elaborate? Amasawa, I'm not sure. You got me a jiggle eye and a gap around the neck. I wonder if they have any function. You know, Amasawa, if the eyes and the neck are, could it be An eye for the truth will eventually find a way. Hold on to that keen eye and take a good look around.
What was that?
What? I'm so sorry. I just remember grandfather saying this once while holding the cat. He said it with pride, but it always stuck out as somewhat odd to me.
If I were to guess...
Maybe he was giving me a hint all the way back then. You got me a hint at how the cat works.
Yes.
Amasawa, sometimes he'd give me clues to see if I could pick up on a mystery. As a sort of game. I see, but what do you think he meant by it? Perhaps we're supposed to hold on to the eye and make the head go round. You got me look around. Yeah, we should hold the loose eye in place and spin
In other
the
words...
head. Oh, I see. You hold the keen eye and make the head take a good look around. Amasawa, right. Leave it to the wordsmith, huh? What say we give it a try? I bet it's the last of his book. Rawr! Oh, it turned. The arm. Yagami-san, look. Meow! Whoa, it just...
It can't be.
It meowed. So, it's a trick statue. I bet this is what your grandfather was hinting at. Yes, of course, but no one in my family had any idea it could do that. It appears, yes, it has a secret compartment. Looks empty, though. A smudge? No, a fingerprint and a dark red stain all dried up. Is it? Yeah, no mistaking it this time. That's blood. Suspicious man. Oh, I'm so screwed.
No way.
You got me. Let me take a guess. That fingerprint's yours. Sigh. Amasawa and this blood. It belongs to Kitan Amasawa, doesn't it? Ugh. Answer me. What do you know about this? Kitan Amasawa, my grandfather. Did you have something to do with his death? Your Oh, I see. You're that man's granddaughter, huh? Heh. To think his granddaughter would be the one who caught me 7 whole years later. Amasawa, please answer me. Guess there's no getting away with this now. And I'm just so tired. Fine, I'll tell you. Alright, let's hear the truth about what happened to Kitan Amasawa. Finally, Amasawa and the rest of her family can get some closure. It happened 7 years ago, like you know. I was up past my eyeballs in debt. I needed a lot of money and I needed it by sunrise. That's when I spotted the biggest mansion in the whole neighborhood. I'd heard some cookie famous authors
It
lived there.
can't be.
So, you snuck in a house that night. Yep, the place was huge and all the lights were off. Figured I wasn't getting
That being
caught.
said,
But Rampo was in the yard, our dog. I'm sure he would have barked at you. He was too busy chowing down on the rice ball I tossed him. Oh, Rampo. Sometimes you're too sweet. What'd you do next? I went looking for his study as fast as I could. I assumed all the real goods would have either stashed away or displayed in there. It was late enough that I figured everyone would be asleep. But when I found the study and peeked inside, I saw the old man just barely lit up with the candle. He fiddled around with the cat's head, opened the thing up, and took something out. What was it? I couldn't believe it. Inside the cat, the old man had a bar of gold. A bar of gold? The way he was grinning at it, I knew it was real. He had to be worth millions. I jumped at him without even thinking. We tussled for a bit, so I grabbed the cat, and I whacked him on the head with it. How could you? And then you took the gold and ran off. Yeah, thought it was going to be made for life, damn it. And in the end, the goddamn loan shark just swiped it for me and pretended it never happened. But how did you get out? The study was locked when the police arrived. Oh, that. I panicked after accidentally offing the guy. This went from simple robbery to a potential homicide fast. I made myself focused and came up with an idea. I used a cat's arm gimmick to make the whole thing look like an accident. What do you mean? You'll see. Should happen any time now.
Huh?
What? It closed? Real smart, that old man. It built so it closes back up automatically. The arm sprang back up with surprising force. Yep, that's what I used. Oh, I see. You rigged it up to the windows, didn't you? Yep, sounds like the apple didn't fall far from the tree. You got me. Mind explaining, Amasawa? Amasawa, what I imagine happened was he stacked up some books by the window and put the statue on top, with its arm lowered, mind you. I also assumed he arranged the books rather unstably so it would collapse. By placing the cat in the right spot, its paw would shoot upwards and engage the window lock, effectively sealing the room. He must have slipped out the window after quickly arranging the scene and then waited, hoping to see the gimmick play out as he planned before he could be caught. When the time arrived, the paw shot up, whacking the window lock closed, with enough force to knock over both the cat and the stack of books. That was the window right in front of the spot where my grandfather laid. The scene must have ended up looking like my grandfather had fallen and hit his head on the statue. You got me? I get it now. That gold bar must have been my grandfather's secret savings. It explains why I never told any of us about how the cat worked. And explains why it tried to scare me away from the room if I ever heard it meow. You got me? Can't blame your family for never finding it. I doubt anyone would have checked the secret treasure before getting rid of what they thought was a regular creepy statue. Amasawa, the cursed lucky statue, all due to a secret my grandfather took to the grave. Finally, I know the truth. Suspicious man, heh, just like the Mr. Edward hoped. I would have really been screwed if you were as smart as a kid. She's gonna kick your ass, dude. I don't know what you're doing. Amasawa. And then finally, the incident 7 years... Oh, no. Reason for wanting a cat.
If I have this right.
So you wanted to get the statue back so you could clean out the compartment. Yeah, that's right. I didn't know for sure there was a fingerprint in it, though. Really? You mean you did all this just to be cautious? Yep, I was wearing gloves that night, so I wasn't thinking about fingerprints, but once I got away from the scene, I saw a tear in my glove. My finger was covered in blood. Seaboard date left some kind of trace at the scene. Later, I read the police ruled his death an accident, so I knew they didn't find any prints. But that secret compartment, that could have been the game changer. There was a solid chance I left a trace of being in there. All it took was for one person to figure out the statue's secret, and I'd be screwed. That's why I tried so hard to get the cat. But it fell off the map pretty quickly. For 7 whole years, the damn cat's been one thing on my mind. And all of a sudden, about a month ago, I seen the fucking thing on TV. The cat I see in my nightmares all the time. You got me? Oh, right. We did hear about it getting appraised on TV at some point. Suspicious man, let me tell you, I was shitting myself watching the fancy pants appraiser looking over this little magnifying glass thing. If you pop that compartment up on TV, whew. So, you saw the current owner of the statue on the appraisal show, and that's when you tried to get it back from him. Right. Truth of the tragedy. Hold on, does that mean you're one causing all the trouble for Shimada family? Probably, yeah. First I tried sneaking into the place to get it back, but the guy just woke up on me. When I told him to give me back the cat, he thought I was a ghost and straight up passed out. Well, he did say that he started suffering a mysterious illness after that night, a high fever to be specific. A fever? Oh, that's no mystery. I had a cold that night, must have given it to him. Well, I suppose that explains that part. Well, a high fever, I don't believe it's just a cold. But you're not just responsible for getting the guy sick, you tried to burn their house down too, didn't you?
If I were to guess...
Oh, since the intimidation failed, you thought you'd just resort to torching the evidence. Civilians be damned. Are you the one who tried to run over at Shimada-san too, and the one who caused the accident outside the cafe the other day? Hey, you are a really good kid. I figured if the owner died, his family would just get as creeped out as the last one and get rid of the thing, you know. What a scumbag. Then what about Shimada-kun's grades dropping? Huh? What about that? Guess he doesn't have anything to do with that one. Fear makes mountains of molehills. Because they were so convinced misfortune would befall them, even the most harmless things were perceived as part of the curse. Oh, he's busted. I still can't believe the statue had a secret compartment the whole time, let alone a gold bar at one point. At least I could finally chalk a non-supernatural cause up to the meowing I heard that night. Yeah, good point. If you think about it, the curse attached to the statue is just another layer of security for my grandfather. Not only does it have a secret compartment with a gimmick to open in it, but even on the story surrounding it designed to drive people away. Perhaps this amused my grandfather enough to make him one of his cherished possessions. Got me. I could see that. At any rate, Amasawa, I'm glad you were able to get to the bottom of what really happened with your grandfather. Amasawa, I agree. Truly, I can't tell you the weight what's been lifted off my shoulders. And it's all thanks to you, Yagami-san. Yagami, oh, I don't know. You're really sharp in this case too, Amasawa. Amasawa,
Yeah.
what? Really? Yagami, yeah, you're the one who figured out the trick to opening the cat. Not only that, you solved the locked room murder right after learning who did it. Amasawa, that's true, but still. Yagami, you know what, Amasawa? I sort of feel like your grandfather was hoping you'd solve the statue's mystery all along. Think about it. Why else would he ask you to riddle about the statue while holding it if he wanted to keep it a secret to everyone? Amasawa, huh? Even with what was in it, if I'd solved the mystery, I'd find out what's inside. Yagami, well, maybe it was meant to be a gift for future you, or like a prize awarded to the full-grown detective Kyoko Amasawa. Amasawa, I see. So when I don't fall victim to lies and push past fear, I can find a glimpse of the truth. Yeah, that definitely sounds like my grandfather. Yagami, the gold might be gone, but you still grew up to be a fine detective and solved the genuine mystery, just like your grandfather predicted. I'm sure he's proud of you wherever he is. Amasawa, Shire, I sure hope so. Oh my god, this was like the longest having to speak thing. Well, Grandpa, are you? Curse of the Amasawa family heirloom. Alright, folks, that was very long, very drawn out. I actually don't know how many LPs it's going to cover, if it'll be 2 or 3, because I have to cut them all together. But we're going to wrap it up here so I can cut them together. I will see you folks next time. Until then, take care.